It looks like today is actually the midterm or the review for the midterm. So let's just go ahead and jump on in. Can you see the presentation, Carmen?
Yeah.
Okay,
I
so
I
we
can
are
see.
on English for High Beginners, lesson 8.
Mhm.
We are going to review for the midterm, which it sounds like you already did. So what's your name?
My name is Carmen.
Okay, where are you from?
I'm from Peru.
Where do you live?
I live in Colorado,
Oh,
exactly in Aurora.
okay, how do you spell Aurora?
Aurora.
And what do you do for work?
Um, I have my own company, so I am the manager.
Okay.
So I work just 1 day per week, because I have to see my coworkers.
What kind of
Mhm.
company is it?
It's for cleaning, business cleaning, business clean. I don't remember. How can I say business cleaning?
It's a
Just business, no homes, no houses.
Yeah, so you could say it's a commercial cleaning company.
Exactly, commercial cleaning. Yeah.
Cleaning company.
And
Wow.
yours?
Um, so I would imagine you're really busy right now with all the new requirements for sanitation and cleaning, and
Yeah,
all the
but
businesses that are allowed to open have to do a lot more intensive cleaning than usual.
yeah, yeah, yeah. We have a company that provide us the supplies for, yeah, but that company is very good.
Yeah. Okay. Good. Um, and what do you do for fun?
I I dance and sing.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, especially on weekends.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's fun. I like dancing and singing too.
yeah. Oh, excellent.
All right. Describe your best friend.
My best friend live in Peru. She's a nice person, sociable, and sometimes she is very complicated. you know,
Yeah.
um, she is tall. She has she has green eyes. She's blonde. Um, she's 48 years old. She loves to cook
She
Peruvian
loves.
food and
She loves.
desserts.
She loves.
She loves to cook.
Yeah.
She loves to cook Peruvian food and desserts.
Okay. Good.
Yeah.
All right. It looks like we have two new students joining us. Abrar, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Good
Hi,
morning.
Abrar. Yeah, and we also have Manuela.
Hi.
Hi, Manuela. Good morning. Okay,
Good
good.
morning.
Thanks for joining us. So let's have, now that there's more students here, I'll have you ask each other these questions, okay? So Carmen, ask Abrar number 3.
Okay. Hi, Abrar.
Hi.
How is the weather today?
Weather today in Colorado, I think is sunny, but not every much. Little, I
Okay.
think. Yeah.
All right, good. Abrar, ask Manuela number 4.
Uh, Hi, Manuela. Do you prefer hot or cold weather?
No, I prefer warm. No,
Warm.
not hot.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
All right, and now Manuela to Carmen, number 5.
What do you do when it rain?
Okay. Mm, I use the umbrella, and if I I am driving, uh, I I take safe, safe. I want to say, I drive safe.
I drive safely.
Safely. Okay. Uh-huh. Yeah.
And snow, snows.
Yeah.
In snow? Oh my God, that's terrible. I don't like snow, but it's the same. I have to drive slow. Slowly or slow?
Slowly.
Oh,
Slowly. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Okay, good. All right, keep going. Remember who your conversation partner is, so you'll just keep going in this order.
Okay.
Okay.
Abrar,
Yeah.
what is today's date?
Today is June 18, I think.
Yep.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Abrar.
When is your birthday?
my birthday is June 13.
June 13. Oh, okay.
And Manuela to Carmen.
How old are you?
I say that true? Okay, I am 48 years old.
Want to. I don't care about the real age. Just,
No, really, I'm 48 years old.
okay, good.
Okay.
Abrar, are you happy today?
Yeah, I'm happy.
Good. Manuela, are you sad today?
No, I'm sleepy.
You're sleepy. Wake up. Carmen, are you old?
Old? No, I am young.
Abrar, are you young?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I am young.
Manuela, are you hot?
No, I'm warm. I'm okay.
Carmen, are you cold?
No, I'm not cold.
Okay, good. All right, we are from the United States. Abrar, is this grammatically correct or incorrect?
Are from the United States. Yeah, it's correct.
Yeah, grammatically it's correct, right? Are we in school? Manuela, is this correct or incorrect?
Incorrect.
It's
We
incorrect,
are
yeah.
in school.
Yeah, if it's a positive sentence, we have to start with the subject. We are in school. You are in the park, Carmen.
No, it's incorrect. The correct answer is, are you in the park?
Yep, since it's a question, it has to come backwards. Very good. Are you proud?
Correct.
They are in the library.
Correct.
Are they brothers?
Correct.
They are blonde women.
Correct.
They are studying English.
Correct.
My gray cat is.
Incorrect.
Incorrect, yeah.
Is my cat is gray.
Very good. The building is made of concrete.
Correct.
Okay. So you should know how to conjugate your regular verbs. So we're just going to do a quick little review of the present tense today, okay? All of our regular verbs follow this exact model. I eat, you eat, we eat, they eat, and then in the third person, you have to add the S. He eats, she eats, etc. Okay? To make a positive statement, the structure of the sentence is very important. We always start with the subject, I, you, we, they, etc., and then the verb, and then the content of the statement. Okay? So I could say, I eat burritos, or if I'm talking about another person, Nancy eats burritos. Okay? To make a negative statement, we have to use this auxiliary verb do, and then the negative word not. So it would look like this. I do not eat burritos, or Nancy does not eat burritos. In this situation, we are changing the auxiliary verb do to does in the third person, but the primary verb eat does not change, okay? The only time that the primary verb changes is in our positive statements. Same thing with questions. We also use the auxiliary verb, but we just reverse the order. We flip the do and the subject. So we start with do or does, and then the subject, then the verb, and then the content, okay? So again, we have the question, do you eat burritos? Or I could ask you about your friend Nancy. Does Nancy eat burritos? Okay,
Okay.
so let's take a quick look at this. Carmen, we play golf every Friday. Is this correct or incorrect?
It's correct.
She eat hamburgers.
Incorrect. She eats.
Good, Abrar. Very good. David works at the language school.
Correct.
Yep. Do he have a brother?
Incorrect. Does he have a brother?
We need more milk.
Correct.
Do Thomas have a new number?
Incorrect. Does Thomas have a new number?
Very good, Manuela. I don't read books often.
Correct.
My mom don't speak English.
My mom, incorrect. My mom doesn't speak English.
Very good. Wow, everybody here's so good. His son plays soccer with my son.
Incorrect.
Yeah.
His son plays soccer with my son.
Exactly. Nice job. Okay. All right. So when we're talking about dates, we have to use what's called an ordinal number, right? So we say the first, the second, the third. These are kind of the irregular ones. And then like 4 all the way up to 20, we just add a TH to the number. 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, etc. Okay. When is your birthday, Manuela?
My birthday is June 13th.
Yep. All right, good. Carmen, how is the weather in the top left picture here?
It is windy.
Yeah, I would say windy. In the top middle, Abrar, how is the weather?
The weather is cloudy.
Yes. Top right, Manuela, how is the weather?
It's cold.
Yep. Bottom left, Carmen, how is the weather?
It's rainy.
Bottom middle, Abrar, how is the weather?
Weather is sunny.
It is sunny. Yep, it is. Almost always we say it is sunny. To
It is
get in the
sunny.
habit of using this word it, just say it is sunny. And
Yeah.
then at the bottom right, Manuela, how is the weather?
It is warm.
It is warm, yeah. All right. Describing these people, top left, Carmen, can you describe this person in the top left?
Okay. He's overweight.
Yeah. All right, top middle. Can you describe this person, Abrar?
Okay. I think he is handsome.
Brad Pitt, handsome, very handsome Brad Pitt. All right, top right, Manuela.
She is beautiful.
Yes. All right, bottom left, Shaquille O'Neal. Can you describe him?
He's He's tall.
Very
He's
tall. He's like 7 feet tall.
yeah.
All right, and then in the bottom middle, the guy in the left, the guy in the blue uniform. Can you describe him?
He is overweight.
No, overweight is like the same thing as fat, so he's not overweight.
He is tall.
We're talking about the guy in the blue jersey. So Shaquille O'Neal is tall. He's in the red and white jersey. The guy in the blue jersey is
I think young. Last one.
He's short.
he's short. Yeah, he's short. The one in the blue we're looking for is short.
Oh, I cannot see in the picture. I'm sorry.
That's okay. The bottom
It's
middle
small.
is what we're talking about. Manuela, the bottom right. Can you describe him?
He is young.
He's young, yeah. Very good. What color are her eyes, Carmen?
It's green.
Yeah, here you want to say they are green.
They are green.
They are green because it's 2 eyes, right? Good.
Yes, sorry.
What color is her hair?
Her hair is red.
Yes. All right. You could also say she's a redhead. What color are her eyes, Abrar?
Her eyes is blue.
Yes. And then what color is her hair?
Her hair is yellow.
Yeah, so in English, when we're talking about hair, we don't use the word yellow, we say blonde. You're right, it is yellow.
Blonde.
Technically, you're right, but yeah, we always call it blonde. What color are her eyes, Manuela?
And they are brown.
And then what color is her hair?
Brunette or
Yeah, she is a brunette. She is a brunette. She has brown hair, or she is a brunette. Good. What color is his hair?
It's gray.
It is gray.
It's gray.
Yeah. Remember, in English, you always have to use a subject. You can't just say is gray. You have to say his hair is gray, or here we can use the word it. It is gray. All right. Is he happy, Abrar?
Yes, he is happy.
You think he's happy? I don't think he looks happy. I would say no, he is not happy. He does not have a big smile on his face. He kind of looks,
Oh, smile.
I don't know, he looks worried to me.
Maybe, yeah.
Yeah. Is she ugly, Manuela?
no, she is happy.
Yeah, she is happy, or I would say she's beautiful. Not ugly, but beautiful. Are they tall, Carmen?
Yes, they are tall.
Yeah, basketball players are almost always tall. Is he young,
Yes, he is young.
you think?
No.
I wouldn't say young. I wouldn't say young. I don't think he is young.
Old.
Yeah, man. He's not really old either. He's like in English we say middle-aged, where you're kind of in the middle. You're not young, you're not old.
Middle.
Middle.
Okay.
He looks like he's maybe 50, maybe 60.
Yeah.
Are they overweight, Manuela?
No, they are not overweight.
All right, good. Carmen, what is Rihanna like?
She's beautiful.
Yeah,
She has green eyes.
green eyes.
I don't know.
I would say brown.
Maybe, yeah.
Maybe, yeah, it's hard to tell in the picture.
Yeah, she looks modeling.
She looks like a model, yeah.
Yeah.
She is modeling, or she looks like a model. Do you know who this is?
Yeah, she's a singer.
Yeah, okay, good. So really important, and you did an excellent job with this, Carmen. You answered the right question. So there's a very small difference in English in the wording. We have two different questions. What does she like, and what is she like? And you answered the right question. When we say it, when we use the verb be with the word like, we're looking for a description. It can be a physical description or a personality description or whatever.
Okay.
But if we were to change this to what does she like, then we'd say, oh, she likes to sing, like some type of activity. But you answered it the right way. So very, very good with that.
How can I say about her hair? Is brown or what?
Hair, yeah, she's got brown hair.
But she has something gold.
Yeah, it looks like she might have some like
Highlights?
kind of highlights in it. Exactly. She's got brown hair, but she's got highlights in it.
Okay.
I would say it's kind of wavy hair, maybe straight and wavy hair.
Wavy,
What is Bob Marley like, Abrar?
I think he like music, song.
Yeah, so again, I'm not asking what does he like. I'm asking what is he like. So here, this question is I could say the same thing by saying, can you describe Bob Marley?
Okay.
Because of the word is.
He like tall hair and curly hair.
So you want to say he has long hair, not tall hair, but he has long hair.
Long hair, and his hair is curly.
Yeah, in English, this specific style of hair, this Rasta style, we call this dreadlocks. He has dreadlocks.
Dreadlocks.
Yeah. He has long hair and he has big dreadlocks.
Big red rocks. And he has big smile.
Yeah, he does. He looks very happy in this picture. Very good. Personalities, okay? So we talked about, in this level, we're talking about how to describe people, what their physical characteristics and then what their personalities are. So we learned words like nice, unfriendly, outgoing, shy, etc. Okay? Manuela, can you describe your best friend, in particular, her personality?
She's nice.
So just real quick before we get into this, just to show you, to illustrate the same thing from the last slides, right? I could also say, what is your best friend like? When I ask, describe your best friend or what is she like, it's the exact same question in English, really.
Okay, my best friend is nice, is outgoing, and independent.
Okay, that's good. Carmen, describe yourself.
Okay. I am nice, outgoing, practical, humble. Sometimes I am complicated. But I am not timid.
Yeah, good. All right. Looking at the entrance of a house, can you describe number 1? What is this called? Abrar?
Window.
Window, yeah. Number 2?
Number 2, door. No, not door.
Sorry,
Well?
Manuela.
Manuel, okay.
So the part above your head right now, what is that called?
Ceiling.
The ceiling, yes. Number 3?
Door.
All right, number 4?
Well?
Yep, number 5?
Floor.
The floor. Now, if we're looking at the living room, what's number 1 called?
Television.
Yes. Number 2?
Number 2. I don't know. Lamp, maybe? No, not lamp.
Yeah, so we're looking, it's kind of hard to tell from this image. Number 2 is the 2 things next to the window on each side. What are those called?
Oh, yeah.
The curtains.
Curtain.
Yeah, the fabric that's next to a window that kind of goes from the ceiling to the floor, that's called a curtain.
Curtain, yeah, curtain. Yeah. Okay.
All right, Manuela, number 3, up on the wall.
Picture or art?
I would call this art. A picture with, it's not really an image because this is kind of an abstract thing, right? So I would call that art, artwork or art. Number 4, the thing you sit on, Carmen?
Couch.
The couch, yeah. You can say sofa in English as well, but at least here in the United States, I think it's more common to say couch.
Okay.
All right, number 5, the place where you put all your TV and your movies and stuff.
I think table of TV.
Yeah, so we directly call this the entertainment center. The entertainment center, okay? And then last one, number 6, where it's not very good, but it's talking about the little table in the middle of the living room there.
Coffee table.
The coffee table, yeah, very good. All right. Looking at the dining room, number 1, what's this called?
Lamp.
That's called, yeah, you're right.
Chandelier.
It is a lamp, but specifically when we have a lamp that hangs down from the ceiling and is kind of made up with like multiple different lights and stuff that's kind of fancy, this is what we call a chandelier.
Oh, chandelier.
Yeah. All right, number 2, the furniture in the back there with all the plates and stuff on it.
Cabinet.
The china cabinet, absolutely. And then finally, number 3.
A chair?
Yeah, so that's hard to see. It could be the chair, but the main piece of the dining room is the dining room.
Dining room table. Okay.
Yeah. All right, number 1.
Sorry. Can I say to dining table no more?
Yeah, some people just say the dining table. Yeah.
Okay.
Or the dining table, the dining room table.
Okay.
Now we're in the bedroom.
Dresser.
Number 1, what's that called? A dresser. Yeah, very good. Number 2.
Blanket? No blanket.
No.
Right?
Rug? No.
Rug? No.
A rug. Yes, a rug.
Rug. Okay. 3 blanket?
3 is
No,
not,
it's a bed.
well, you're right, it is a blanket, but yeah, bed. A bed.
Bed. Okay.
Sure.
And
And then
number
number 4, the little table next to the bed, what is that called?
Nightstand.
You could call it a nightstand, yeah.
Nightstand.
Some people call it a bedside table. Some people call it a nightstand. They're both correct.
Okay.
Table, nightstand.
Now, if we're in the bathroom, what's number 1 called?
Number 1. Cabinet? Cabinet? No, cabinet.
Mm-mm.
I don't.
This is a toilet.
Ah,
A toilet.
toilet. Yeah.
All right. Number 2,
Sink.
the sink. Number 3,
Shower.
the shower. Number 4,
Uh,
Bathtub.
I
the bathtub. Yes, very good. The bathtub. All right. Number 1,
Cabinet.
the cabinet. Yes. Number 2,
microwave.
microwave. Number 3,
Over, not over. No.
yes.
Oven?
The
Oven.
oven is number 4. The oven's the bottom part. The top part has a different name, technically. This is called the stove.
Stove.
Stove is the top part, yeah. The place where you put the pots and pans on top. And then number 4 is the oven. The bottom part is the oven where you bake something.
And complete, how can I say complete? Because when I describe my kitchen, I have an oven, I
Yeah,
have a stove.
it's normally referred to as the oven. Like the whole appliance would be called the oven, but there's just 2 different parts to the.
More specific, has 2 parts.
Yeah.
Okay.
Number 5. Yeah, number 6 is the refrigerator. 5. It's really hard to see in this picture, but number 5 is the hard
Counter.
top that the counter.
Counter. Counter.
And then number 6, as we said already, was the refrigerator.
Mm-hmm.
Very good. Talking about money, what's number 1 called?
$1 bill.
A $1 bill. Yeah. The next one.
$5
bill.
Next.
$10 bill.
Yep.
$20 bill.
Yeah, these are all pretty straightforward. The coins are a little tricky. What's number 1 called? The first one at the top.
Penny.
That's a penny, and it's worth 1 cent. What's the next one?
A nickel.
And how much is it worth?
5 cents.
5 cents.
Very good. The next one?
A dime.
Time.
Okay, and it's worth 10
10
cents.
cents.
And then the last one?
A quarter.
That's worth 20.
25 cents.
For me, this doesn't make sense to me because you've got like they go in like the value doesn't have to do with its size. Like the nickel is larger than a dime, but it's worth it doesn't make sense.
Yeah.
I think it's because originally they used to make these coins out of specific types of metal, so it was truly an indication of the value of the coin because it was the type of metal. But nowadays it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. So I can imagine this is very confusing for a lot of people. So when we're counting with larger numbers, 100 and above, it's pretty simple. If you know how to count to 10, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, you can count to 1,000 or even more. You start with your base number of 100. The only exception to this is 101, where we use the connecting word and. For the rest of them, you're not supposed to use the word and. You should just say 102, 103, 104, 105.
Okay.
That's only with the first one. I don't know why, but that's the way it is. Same thing with the thousands. You say 1,001, and then you cut out and 1,002, 1,003, etc. Okay, let's practice. When we're talking about prices, it's going to depend if we're talking about one thing or two things. Okay, Carmen, how much is the chair?
It is $48.50.
Yeah. And normally we would connect the dollars with the cents with the word and. $48.50.
And 50 cents. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Abrar, how much are the chairs?
The chairs are 900.
Yeah, just 900.
900. Okay.
And you always want to specify $900.
$900.
Okay. Abrar, ask a question here for Manuela.
Okay. How much the rent? No.
You need to fill in the blanks here. We're missing a word. How much?
Take me, not take me. How much?
How much is the rent?
How much is the
Like,
rent?
just like we are doing here, right?
Yeah.
How much is the chair? How much are the chairs? How much is
Okay.
the
How
rent?
much is the rent?
It is 1,700
$17.75.
75
$75
dollars. Very good.
Yeah.
All right, Manuela Carmen.
How much is the bed?
It is $179.
Mm.
How much are the lamps, Abrar?
It is $76.
So careful because it's plural. They are.
They are $76 and 2 cents.
Very good.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Abrar.
How much is the table?
It is $99.
Uh-huh.
How much are the couches?
They are $587 and no, sorry. They are $587 and 5 cents.
Great. Who's next?
Carmen,
Abrar?
Oh, sorry. How much is the TV, Abrar?
It is 347 and 99 cents.
Yeah, make sure to say after 347, you want to also say dollars. $347 and 99 cents.
$147 and 99 cents.
Very good.
How much is the curtain?
Again, this is plural, so how much are the curtains?
Are. Yeah.
they are $43.99.
All right. Adverbs are similar to adjectives, but they describe actions instead of things. So to make an adverb, you take the adjective, like quick, and then you just add ly for most of them. There are some exceptions to this, but I'd say 90-95% of our adverbs work this way. So we change quick, which is an adjective, into quickly to describe an action. Slow describes a person, place, or a thing. Slowly describes how somebody does something. Usual, usually, okay? These words, adverbs, answer a question how something happens or when something happens. He does his homework quickly. My grandma drives slowly. I usually go to work in the morning. How can you complete this sentence here, Manuela?
The answer.
Answer quickly.
Yes. Carmen?
The turtle walks slowly.
Very good. Abrar?
The dog barks not quickly. Proudly?
I wouldn't say proudly. Proud is when you're really happy about something that you have done.
Bark.
When a dog is barking, it's typically not because it's, I guess it could be, right? I guess if the owner comes home.
Quickly. The dog barks.
Could be quickly.
Yeah.
I would say here for a dog barking, a dog
Loudly?
barks angrily or loudly, typically.
Loudly. Oh.
When dogs bark, roof, roof, right? That's when that's a dog bark. Roof. All right. Go ahead, Manuela. The children play.
The children play happily.
Yeah. Carmen?
The cheetah runs quickly.
Yes. Abrar?
The champagne, really?
The champions win.
When champagnes, this one same kind of monkey? Champagne?
No. A champion is like the Denver Broncos when they win the Super Bowl. They're the champions. When you win, when you're the best at typically like some type of sporting event, when you win the biggest game, that's called the champion.
Okay. Okay. I think patently.
I wouldn't say patiently here. I would say proudly. This is where they're really happy. They won the big game, right? The Denver Broncos just won the Super Bowl. They're very proud of their accomplishment. So they win proudly.
Proudly.
Go ahead, Manuela.
The band plays music happily or
Perhaps happily. I'll accept happily. Here I would say loudly. It's typical to play their music very loudly, but I'll accept happily. That makes sense too. All right, good job, everybody. All right, do and does. There's a couple of ways that we can use this verb, do and does. Typically speaking, it's an auxiliary verb that helps us modify verbs to ask questions and to give negative sentences.
Okay.
Do you work out? Okay. Now, when we answer a question in the positive form, there's two acceptable ways to do it. My preference is for my students to give the full sentence using the primary verb. Do you work out? The answer would be yes, I work out. Conversationally, though, it's also acceptable to say yes, I do, right? Does your mom cook? You can say yes, she cooks, or yes, she does. Does your wife drive? Yes, she drives, or yes, she does, okay? It can also be used for answering negative questions, okay? Negatively. So I could say, do you work out? And the answer might be, no, I don't, or no, I don't work out. Does your mom cook? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't cook. Does your wife drive? No, she doesn't. No, she doesn't drive. For my students, especially initially, while we're still trying to get comfortable with the verb changes, I prefer the extended answer. No, I don't work out, but both are technically acceptable conversationally. Wow, okay, so that was the end of the review. So the next step is to do the exam, okay? So I'm gonna share this with you here. Now Carmen has already done the exam, so that's great. If you have the book for this course, feel free to do that in the book and then send it over to me via text message or via email. But really, as we continue to move forward with our digital classes, we need to get comfortable operating in this digital world. And we have actually spent a lot of time and money on creating a truly digital application that has all of the contents of the book, and it's going to be much better for doing homework and especially for doing the final exam, okay? So the next step for the rest of the class today, if we were all in person, we would be doing this for the rest of the class. You can do this for homework. I would say go ahead and do it now, just to go ahead and do it. But what I want you to do is log in here to the languageschool.learnworlds.com and create an account, okay? And then you're going to go in, and I can share this with you right now. All right, so once you create your account, you're going to log in and this is what you're going to see. Right now we are in the course called English for High Beginners 1. Okay, so you will click on this and you go in. It's going to ask you to register. For our students, it's completely free, so you register for free and then you hit click. What you want to do is come down here to where it says lesson 8,
Okay.
which is the 2A English midterm. Okay, so you
Mhm.
click on that and then you can just get started with the very first activity. Fill in the blanks with the verb have. And you come in here and you start doing the activities that you see here. Okay?
Okay.
All right. So very important for us to move on to lesson number 9 for our next class on Tuesday. I need to get this exam from everybody here. Okay?
Okay.
This is a requirement to do your homework and to do the test. This is a 100% requirement for our classes. And it's my way of making sure that you are getting the right amount of practice outside of class, and also to check in with you too, to make sure, because we do everything conversationally in class. I already have a really good idea of where everybody is, if you're at the right level or not. But this also helps me to confirm that you're in the right class. Okay, sometimes I see it can go both ways. I see somebody that doesn't do very well on an exam, and I might put them back into an easier level. But also sometimes if I get a student that does really well, that like doesn't miss anything, I might bump them up to the next level. So this is all, when it comes to learning a language, sometimes you have to do things over again. Everybody learns a little bit differently. Some people need more practice. It has a lot to do with your personal circumstances. If you're around English, if you have opportunities to speak it on a daily basis, you're going to accelerate your studies much faster. Sometimes I've got students that the only exposure to English they get is with me when they're in class. And so sometimes they need a little bit more help. Sometimes they need to repeat things. So this is all for your benefit. So please, between now and Tuesday, go in and do this exam. My preference is that you do it in the application. It's just, I automatically get the notification, and it's easy for me to jump in when I get the notification. Typically, I jump in and I correct it and I send it back to you, and I can give you feedback and comments, and it's just a lot easier. If you have the book, for the time being, you can also do the exam in the book, take a picture of it, and then send it to me via text message or email.
Okay.
Does that make sense, everybody?
Yes.
All right. Very good. Well, we're going to finish class for today. I know we're finishing a little bit early. Remember, if we were in person at the school, we would be dedicating the rest of the class time to doing this test. So my advice, go ahead and jump in and do it while it's fresh and get it done. Okay?
Okay.
All right. Very good. Before we go, does anybody have any questions, comments? Anything?
I have a question about exam.
Okay.
For our homework for next week.
Yes.
I think you sent in chat website. This is website for homework?
Yes.
Okay. And the exam?
Yeah, the exam is in it. So you'll just follow the instructions I just gave you, that I just showed you. So click on that link, create an account. You can register with Facebook, or if you have Gmail, you can just use your email account or Facebook to create an account. Or you can create a custom account with your email address and a password. For these types of things, I always use Facebook to create an account. It just makes it so you just click it and you don't have to worry about it too much.
So today we are gonna have just 48 minutes of classes.
Well, no, the next part is to do the exam, Carmen. So you've already done your exam, so you're done for the day. All right?
Yeah.
All right, guys. So I'll see you on Tuesday. Get those exams done. We'll see you on Tuesday, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you.